some growth near it. It might shoot up water more often than just rainfall. Anybody knows what that is? It's been standing up straight since 2005 like that, so I believe it's installed. It's not just discarded pipe that someone stood up 20 years ago as a joke. Huh. Far away from the houses, but not deep in the park. Maybe a house was there in the 50s, 60s, 70s. That cap with the nub sticking out, I'm sure you know what type of thing it's called, with that spanner wrench goes on it. That could have been added to cap it long after the house was demolished. Interesting. That's the police station. We're not far from the entrance. That's the park with the track. And then this is the trail that goes down to the beach with the stone wall. So we'll take a walk. These spiral growths, vines, if that's a giant, that might be the vine the size of a tree. But they're all over. Been here since 2005. Way back when we used to get away from the police. Marijuana was, forget about it. They thought you were gonna get lost in the cane fields if you smoked a little marijuana. I don't know if you can see the horses. I'm not gonna zoom in, lazy. But this trail, compacted dirt, it hasn't ventured off left or right in 20 years, as far as I know. Well, as far as I can remember coming here. Whoa, almost dropped the phone. This is new. This was not here 20 years ago. I haven't been here since, good Lord, who knows? But I do remember this path having giant roots all the time. There was a set of cobblestone steps, maybe 1 or 2 steps. Maybe these type, I don't know if that's the exact one, but those of some sort have been here since 2005. Nice water erosion, about a half foot. Yep. Nice way to miss the city, tripping on the route. There's the water, you can see it. I think from the phone it looks like we're at the water, but we're far off from the water. And I'm doing commentary. Holy shit. See the path? That thing was put here in 2005, 2006, 7, 8. It was put, it just popped up one day. This is not natural. That rock has been inside. What, they landscape around it? How is this thing still not buried? I think it's been there for 20 years. It just appeared one day. Someone dumped it. This is the path. You get these left. I don't know if you can see that one. You get these left and rights. You'll find blankets, paraphernalia, not good, but surprisingly clean. I remember this park being trash. Now we got very similar path here. This path might have went left or right, but very similar. Here we go. That's and off to the right, little campfire, sleeping job, good fallen tree to sit on. Always a dead giveaway. Anyone who's wandered these parks, there are still coconuts, sun bleached. People still come here. Maybe it's a cocktail, maybe it's a tropical drink. But we always thought it was witchcraft because we would find rolled up pieces of paper, dried chili peppers, whole peppers, chili flakes with the seeds. There's another path. And then the first nice day of the year, these blue things would come out of nowhere. We thought like we were on mushrooms. Here they are, 20 years later. Here's a nice little campsite off to the right, very close to the water here. Goes even deeper if you want to commit a serious crime. Very nice. Nice cleared out path with no garbage on it. Unbelievable. Now these are the keg parties. Back in 2005. Biggest guy on the football team would carry the keg, and everyone would bring their own liquor. If you didn't, you could put your money down on the keg. No Kias, Nextels, no cameras, unless you had a fucking disposable crank camera. Because if you showed up with some expensive type of camera, I don't know, you might be, I don't know. Yeah, this was the little triangle type job. There's the stone wall. Been there since the war. City Island landfill, we call it the City Island landfill. Yeah. Country Club, Bayview, Bayshore, the houses you can see there. Interesting. They've definitely cleaned it. Alright, I'm gonna walk. If the path cuts off, I'm not gonna go bushwhacking. But wow, these strange shaped trees. Right here, same spot, 20 years ago. Straight at the bottom as an arrow, and wavy on top. Wasn't planning on making this video, so I'll upload it. Pelham Bay Park. High tide, wow. Once you see the lip, where you would see the beach, is it's all the way, it's completely submerged. Oh, you can see a little there. Very uncomfortable walking around looking through the phone, unplanned. I could just walk into something you wouldn't want to walk into. Glass marble, of course. Why wouldn't there be a glass marble in excellent condition? Because, you know, they float. And that should have rolled in with the tide. But there are these medallions on the trees off of the path, so not only did they one time get excited and do something about it, they've been keeping up with it. Very interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna... No, I don't think I am, but that is certainly the old path to the to that wall, that stone wall from the war. And I don't think I'm gonna go bushwhacking through there. I'm gonna head back out. Alrighty.